full of liquor, then we dive in it. Pull him to the side, let me slide in it.
SmackDown for July 12th. Tiffany Stratton, the Money in the Bank winner, she cut a promo and was interrupted by Bayley, who in turn was interrupted by Nia Jax. They have a fight, and Michin made the save, which turns into a Nia Jax versus Michin fight. Mm-hmm. Nia Jax won that battle, and then proceeded to beat up Michin. Mm-hmm. After that, Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews, they took on Angel M and Berto from Del Gato Fantasma. Angel and Berto won, and they were about to get beat up by Santos Escobar. LA Knight, he cut a promo on Logan Paul about the U.S. title fight they got coming up. Blair Davenport versus Naomi. Naomi won that. And then there was a championship rematch between DIY and A-Town Down. DIY won, but the match was interrupted by Jacob Fatu, came in and beat up DIY. Then the Bloodline came in and took over, with Solo cutting a promo on Cody Rhodes. RKO came in and made the save, but Cody Rhodes had got spiked. And Randy Orton got put through an announcer's desk, the same way Paul Heyman did. And that was SmackDown. Raw for July 15th, Rhea Ripley opened the show, cutting a promo on Dum Dum. Liv interrupted. Sheamus versus Bronson Reed. Sheamus won the match, but he was jumped by his old tag team partner Pete Dunne, basically because Pete Dunne think that he was abandoned by Sheamus. Selena Vega versus Sonya Deville, and Sonya Deville won. Damian Priest and Gunther both cut a promo for their upcoming match. Braun Strowman versus Damian Priest. After that, Damian Priest won the match, but Gunther came back and jumped Damian Priest. Drew McIntyre cut the promo with Adam Pearce about what happened last week. And he was about to get suspended again. Well, actually, he probably did get suspended. He was about to jump Adam Pearce, but Seth Rollins came out and made the save. Caden Chance, tag team, versus Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler. Zoe and Shayna won that match. Jey Uso versus Dum Dum, with interference from both Rhea Ripley and Liv.
Wait a second.
But, yes?
Can you say that name again, please?
Dum Dum.
Okay, that's what I thought you were saying, and I was like, who is that?
Trying to quote, there was an old character on the Flintstones. His name was the Great Gazoo, and he used to call Fred and Barney Dum Dum. He'd go, oh, you two Dum Dums. So that's what Dom is to me. He's Dum Dum.
Yeah.
Anywho, Jey Uso won against Dum Dum. Chad Gable cut a promo on Wyatt 6, trying to provoke them into coming out. And then when Bo Dallas, the leader of the Wyatt 6, and supposedly Uncle Howdy, comes out, he was jumped, or rather he was dragged out to the ring by the Creed brothers. And all three of them proceeded to beat the shit out of Bo Dallas. But the Wyatt 6 came out and made the save and chased their ass out. And then the main event, Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov, which was interrupted by Braun Breaker, which means that they're going to end up having a 3-way match for the championship, probably coming up for SummerSlam.
Which will be held in our hometown.
Peoria, Illinois.
What?
It ain't gonna be held here?
We're in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
What do you mean?
Never mind. That's where my new show is going to be in Peoria. I forgot, but never mind.
I dislike you, Father. But last week SmackDown. No. Yeah, SmackDown. SmackDown.
Had to be last week because the next one is tomorrow.
Yeah, because my brain was processing wrong. But last week SmackDown with uh the girl who has her theme song being Tiki Time.
What? Oh, the Money in the Bank. Tiffany Stratton.
Yes. Her. I like her, but like, she was about to try to cash in on Bailey. Is it Bailey?
Yeah.
She was gonna try to cash in on Bailey until the Queen was
And
like,
she was stopped by Nia Jackson. Nia Jackson.
she's like, "What are you doing?"
And then she tried it again the next night. That was in Mexico. And that was on a Saturday, but that wasn't on TV.
Oh,
She tried to do it again.
I kind of realized because I was like, "Why are they in?" Because they were in Canada and then they flew to Mexico, and I'm like, something's not right here. And then all of a sudden they're back in Ohio, so I was like, "That's a lot of flying."
Oh yeah, they fly. They try to book the shit in so it's like continuous, but sometimes they have to go cross country and then double back.
I thought they were just using their own private planes.
Only the big stars get to ride the private planes. Everybody else has to ride coach or second class or economy, business, whatever it is in the airplanes.
That seems a little funny, but
Well, they have people in the front office that does all the logistics and books all that shit for them. So
that makes sense. The Judgment Day and what they did to Cody, I called it, but I was hoping, I was praying, I was watching the screen. I'm like, please, Jimmy, come out, please, we need you, and he didn't come out. I was so mad. You already knew how like sure I was of Jimmy showing up, and then he didn't. I was heartbroken. Because I'm just thinking, how dare you ruin my idea of what you guys have been doing? How dare you? And it also would have been way better if Jimmy showed up.
You think so?
I feel okay. If I would play it, because I have a few thoughts of like how they could have played Jimmy showing up. Like it could have been the same way how when he showed up in the black mask, ready to kick Jay, the months ago.
Well, if he showed up now, then there won't be no surprises for SummerSlam.
Yes, there is, because we still haven't seen Roman. We're not sure if Roman's even going to show up at SummerSlam.
That's a pay-per-view. You need more than just one surprise. You're going to need multiple surprises.
True.
To justify charging for that show.
True. Which is like, Mike, I'm so sad I don't have tickets. I'm so sad I don't have tickets.
Oh, I'm going to miss you.
You don't have tickets either.
Oh, I was invited.
By who?
The Bloodline. Jimmy got me tickets for my show next week. Oh, that's right. I ain't told you about that.
We gonna throw hands when I come to see you.
I was either going to ask you or your mama did she want to go.
First of all, you know Mama don't like wrestling like that. I'm the only choice and you know it.
But she might want to go to spite you.
That is something she would do.
She be sitting there talking about peaches, peaches, peaches.
Okay. Monday Night Raw. Rhea. Okay. I feel like they messed it up a little bit when it came to Rhea and Liv Morgan. I think they messed it up a little bit by having Rhea come back so soon. I feel like they could have did something way more drawn in, other than the Rhea and Liv Morgan fight automatically. But like, I don't know how to explain it. But like Liv Morgan gets challenged by the Money in the Bank winner. Yes. And then Rhea Ripley shows up out of nowhere. crashes in, kicks her. Also, some reason Dom shows up too, starts beating down. I feel like that would have been better because it was like, oh my gosh, we thought Dom was really messing with her. No, he was double crossing the whole time.
Well, Rhea's not cleared to get in the ring yet.
Yeah, but they've already announced her fight for SummerSlam tomorrow.
Yeah, that's for SummerSlam. For right now, but you
Not
talking
tomorrow.
about jumping in the ring fighting, she's not cleared yet medically.
I know.
So she's only just cutting promos and talking shit until SummerSlam.
Yeah, but that I feel like that would have been something great to do at SummerSlam. But I'm not agreeing with how Rhea has like somewhat forgiven Dom already and the rest of the bloodline. Not the bloodline, the Judgment Day. I don't like how she's like somewhat okay with them now. Cause that promo where she was talking to JD and Finn, and she's like, I get it. You at least the tag team titles are back with us. I don't trust him. I feel like Finn is double crossing and he's been working with Liv this whole time. And like since the beginning of him joining the Judgment Day, I feel like he's been working with her this whole time.
That's a thought.
Yeah, because like I watched some old clips and then I'm thinking they were friends before he joined the Judgment Day and all of a sudden he's now in the Judgment Day. What wires crossed for this to happen? You know?
Right.
And he's also seemed to be very angry and like passive aggressive towards Priest. Why? Like, yeah, Priest is a little bit cocky, but like at the same time, Priest kind of deserves to be this cocky because he's holding the belt. He's holding one of the biggest belts right now. So I get why Priest is the way he is. But Dom, what Dom said when he was like, "You're my woman," to Rhea, had me flying. That was so funny. Cause I'm thinking, he like, why did you think that was okay to say to her? Also,
Hey.
what is that guy's name? Who's been in the clubhouse randomly?
Oh, you talking about the hey?
Carlito.
Begin with it. Yeah, I was about to say begin with a C.
It was just funny when Carlito was like, she's mad. Wow. Not cool, man. Not cool. Carlito had like the perfect comedic timing and I loved it. But like one more thing about the Judgment Day before I cut it. What I have a great thought that they could do. Where Rhea does end up breaking with Dom at SummerSlam, and all of a sudden, some episodes pass. All of a sudden, you just keep seeing Rhea and Jey Uso together in the background. Because there was already like a small promo clip on some of their like YouTube channel and something else where they were like, Rhea, does Jay have your number? And she goes, yeet, and walks away. And they asked Jay, did he have her number? He's like, I'm about to. So they do end up having them tag together for like a minute before something else, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a really good like pairing of like, it could do a lot more stories than anybody thinks there could actually be. Like there could be like a whole bunch more where it's like Rhea and Jay and Priest against the Judgment Day and Liv Morgan. You know? Do you have a wrestler of the week?
This week, not really.
I don't have one.
Although I'm glad to see the Creed brothers back. Although that was not a good show for them to bust out running from the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, I immediately saw that and I'm like, they should have knew he was going to leave them. They should have knew he was going to do that. He's been a scumbag to his own family. What do you think he was going to do to you?
Right.
Oh, and the Sheamus thing? When he came out to help Sheamus, I was like, oh, yay. But wait a minute. Why are you so against Sheamus, though? I don't understand that.
You talk about Pete Dunne?
Yeah.
Well, they had a group a while back that was called the Brawling Brutes. and he feels that Sheamus left them hanging, and they end up breaking up.
Hmm.
And so he was with I forget the other wrestler who he was with. They had a good shot at the belt, but he got injured. So now Pete Dunne has just been out there by himself. So when Sheamus come up, you're like, too little, too late. Where you been?
Okay.
That's why he jumped.
Do you have any predictions for SummerSlam?
Nah,
You want to leave it up to interpretation until it happens?